If you read the title, you know what this video is about. Now, when I first heard about this, when I first heard about these two, which I'm going to be referring to as losers, I'm like, y'all two done lost your goddamn minds. Now, I'm not calling them losers because they subscribe to OF. Hey, listen, we all been there, all right? It's late, you gotta get to sleep. We all been there. But there's a reason why America has such like the most frivolous BS lawsuits. Now, the clip you're about to see, um, shout out to the Young Turks. The clip you're about to sit there and see goes in a little bit more detail, so I'll show you the clip. We'll talk about it afterwards. One sec.
Two former users of OnlyFans. I don't know if I really believe they're former users, but nonetheless, they have launched a class action lawsuit against the service claiming that they were defrauded, claiming that they were paid subscribers to certain OnlyFans models, thinking that they were in fact conversing with said models. But it turns out, maybe not, maybe not. So the plaintiffs are two guys from Illinois who are named in this lawsuit as M. Brunner and J. Fry. They thought the actual models that they were subscribed to were communicating with them through direct messages, video clips. They say that had they known that was not the case, that they were actually talking to some agent or whatever, some service that's acting on behalf of the models, they wouldn't be paid subscribers. They feel defrauded, they feel they've been wronged, they're going to court. So the duo says that the models hired agencies to impersonate the creators, but they don't have proof. And that might be a little bit of an issue as they're trying to prove this case in court. Because when you like sue a company for fraud, you kind of have to prove it. But nonetheless, they say they became suspicious after subscribing, including realizing that a single individual could not send the number of direct messages or videos that generating revenue from 700,000 fans in one creator's case would require.
700,000?
Are feet pictures still hot? Like, are people still in the market for that?
Depends on the foot, I guess. The angle.
Think about it.
Focal length of the lens, I don't know.
So, yeah. Now, again, the reason why I sit there and call them losers is because, at the end of the day, it's like, you know what you're subscribing to. You know exactly what you're subscribing to. I guess they want maybe the girlfriend experience, but if you want the girlfriend experience, maybe you should go out and, get an actual girlfriend. Now, on some level, I'm not just saying that they don't have a case, because if you are a paid subscriber and you think that you're getting message, you're getting a message back and forth to an actual person and you're not, then by definition, that is, you do kind of got a case, right? It's the same thing with the old Marvel trailers. Remember how the Marvel trailers used to sit there and put out a fake trailer and then stuff didn't actually happen? Well, they don't do that for a reason, because, well, that's kind of that's kind of deceptive in a sense. So they do have somewhat of a claim, but at the end of the day, it's like, really? This is what you want to sit there and use your time for? Like, y'all doing all this, paying all this money to hire lawyers and stuff like that. Y'all can use the same amount of money, get yourself dressed up, go to the gym, do what you got to do, go out and actually get a girlfriend. Like, this is just. I don't want to sit there and say like this is incel level comedy, but like this is pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic. This happened a couple of days ago, so I don't know exactly the outcome, but if it gets a little bit more wild than that, I might do a follow-up video. Anyway, heard about this case. Let me know what your thoughts are, and yeah. Hey, listen, like I said, we all been there.